I know it's a very different way of thinking about things. It sounds like the movie The Matrix, but where did that come from? The reason that this is important is because when we begin talking about the soul, what the ancient indigenous traditions say to us is that while a part of our soul speaks and experiences through this body, we're not really here at all. That our higher self is a part of a greater existence, and we always go like this: it's somewhere else expressing through this body. We've just come back from a tour in Australia, and the Aboriginals in Australia, as well as many other traditions, say this isn't the real world, this is the illusionary world. And they spend more of their time in what they believe is the real world, and what we would call the dream state. So all of this ties together when we talk about life and death, existence, consciousness, between lifetimes. Where do we go when we leave this body? From the perspective of these new ways of seeing things, from physicists and quantum physicists who are looking at this as a simulation. It's when our part of the simulation is over. It doesn't mean that we are gone forever. It just means that we're no longer expressing here, and we're in those higher dimensions wherever the simulation is being run from. So it is a fascinating concept, and the more we begin to explore it, and when you look at the mathematics and they plug in all the variables, they say it's more likely than not that we are actually living in a universe that is the result of a massive simulation that's being run from somewhere else. Sounds like a Star Trek episode. Seth Lloyd is the man, the MIT physics professor, who's developed the first feasible, viable quantum computer. And he said even in the infancy of our computers, a quantum computer is so powerful, it wouldn't take much more to model an entire universe on a quantum computer. And the thinking is that who or whatever is responsible for the simulation is probably light years ahead of us in terms of technology. So to believe that they may have quantum computers that could manipulate the bits of matter, and it sounds very technical in some respects, and it stretches us in some respects, and that's the purpose of films like this. We're looking for new ideas, new ways to think out the box, whether it is a reality or even if it's only a metaphor. Even if we only use this as a metaphor, it's a powerful metaphor that allows us to hang our beliefs upon, because whether it is a physical reality or a metaphor that we live in a simulation, the bottom line is this: that if we understand the language that this reality recognizes, then we are no longer limited.